Okay, as you guys may or may not know, I went to Fall Out Boy yesterday with my friend Erica, and it was in Indianapolis, which is an hour and a half away from where I live. And, okay, the Fall Out Boy concert was at 8, and we got there, I think, by 4. So, we went to Red Robin, and then, like, there was, like, a little mini mall. It was really cute. We went around shopping. I bought sunglasses. I was going to show you guys those, but left them in my car. And then we decided we still had time left, like we still had 2 hours, I think, so we decided to go to Starbucks. And Starbucks was like on the other side of the bridge, right over the highway. And like they don't, for some reason it wasn't really in Indianapolis, it was in Noblesville. And for some reason they have like no indications saying which lane goes where. And so I'm in the one lane, I'm like, oh well, Starbucks is on this side, so I'll get into the left lane. And so I move over to the left lane, and then we find out the left lane just is a turn lane only, and it leads you down to the highway. And I didn't want to try to get back into the right lane because the traffic, it was so bad, it was being directed by police officers. So I went ahead and went on the highway, and traffic was bad on the highway too, of course, and we were just going to find an exit to turn around at. So we're driving down the highway, and like we're not going, like it's 70 miles per hour. But we're not going 70 miles per hour because the traffic's really bad. So we start to slow down because we're hitting heavy traffic. And all of a sudden, we feel a big crash. And like, I don't know what my mind was doing, but somehow I had the thought to pull over and put my car in park. I don't know how, because it happened so fast. It was such a hard crash, like onto our car. My head sprung forward, and so I pull her to the side, and I put my car in park, and the first thing I do is look over and make sure Erica's okay, which she had her head down, so I was like freaked out, and I asked her, and she said she was okay, and then she asked me if I was okay, and once I knew we were both okay, I started flipping out. And I don't know why I said this, because it's not like my mom's super strict or anything, and like all she cares about is if we were safe or not, really, and it wasn't our fault, but like, I just kept saying, oh my god, my mom's gonna kill me, my mom's gonna kill me, and I'm like hitting the steering wheel, like freaking out. And like then finally Erica calmed me down somehow, and she just told me like, Christy, it wasn't our fault. And then like it suddenly hit me like, oh my gosh, wait, this guy ran into us, what am I doing? And so then I'm like, crap, the guy's not getting out of his car, is he okay? So Erica runs out and she checks on him, and luckily he's okay, and I ran over there too. And then he's already on the phone with somebody, so we just assume he's like calling the police. And so we go back to the car, and we're just sitting there talking, and then I'm like, wait, was that guy calling the police? Then I go over there and check, and of course he wasn't. So I said I would call, and his car was so bad. Erica asked me, she said, did you see his car? And I wasn't really paying attention, so I looked, and it was like completely smashed in the front. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I can only imagine how bad my car is right now. And so I go back there, scared out of my mind, and luckily, like, seriously, all that you can see on my car is like a couple scratches. Like, I have a Jeep, so like I have a tire, and like his car molded around mine. It was like crazy, but like my car just had a couple scratches that I could see at the time. And then I don't know if the police officer saw this, but when I got home, my mom asked if I really like looked behind the wheel or anything, and of course, like, I don't know how to explain it. I think the wheel must have got pushed back into my car, but I mean, it looks fine from the outside, but if you look behind it, you can like see where my trunk had like caved in a little bit. And she's like, can you open the door? And I opened the door, and I can open it, and then I couldn't shut it, but finally I got it shut, and like this piece fell off my car. And then I tried to put down my window, because like my trunk opens like a door, and then the window goes up, but like my window won't shut because it won't go over the tire on the back of my car. So like that's basically the damage I have, and I just got to get it checked out, and we're 100% sure that it's this guy's fault, but the police officer didn't tell us, which makes us think he would have told us if it was ours, because he talked to us first, and then he let us leave, and it was like 7:30 at that point, so we still made it to the concert because we were only 5 minutes away. Traffic wasn't bad after that had happened because we both pulled over to the side of the road, but he was going so fast, like he hit us full speed. He had to have been texting or something, and like he ended up in front of us because I pulled over as soon as he hit me, and then he like kept going. It was so crazy. But so I didn't record it all the day because I thought it'd be a little awkward vlogging with Erica. I mean, I told her about her YouTube videos, but I did videotape some parts of the concert, which I don't know if I'll put it at the end of this video. It depends how long this video is. I'll either put it at the end of this video, or I'll just have a whole video. There's something really loud. Or I'll just have a video separate of just my concert footage. I don't know yet. But there was this one thing that Fall Out Boy said at the concert that, like, I've had a really stressful week. Like, I swear I've been doing so much, and then, like, all this bad stuff has been happening to me. I feel like. I mean, nothing major, obviously. Just, like, little things. And Fall Out Boy said something last night. Well, it's one of their concert lyrics. Before it gets better, the darkness gets bigger. So, my week has sucked all week. I got in a car wreck right before the concert. So before it gets better, the darkness gets bigger. The bigger darkness was definitely my car getting hit. And I would say it's better. Hopefully, this next week's better. Hopefully. I'm going to Warped Tour next week. Okay, I just think I'm thankful. Like, that was my first wreck I've ever been in. And I've only had my license for less than a year. And that was, like, the first crash I've had myself. I'm glad I reacted so quickly. And I think I'm glad that was my first wreck. Because it really wasn't nothing major. Nobody got hurt. I mean, Erica's neck hurt a little bit on the way home last night. And, like, mine kind of hurt last night. And I can't tell if it hurts now. Like, I feel like it does, but I don't know if I'm just being paranoid. So, if it hurts, if I notice it does start to hurt, my mom told me I need to go and get it checked out. But hopefully, I think we're all okay. Like, everything's fine. Just, it was shocking. I was not expecting that to happen yesterday at all. But the concert was really good, and I'm sorry I didn't make a video or upload a video because obviously I was somewhere else and I couldn't do it. But thanks for watching. If I put the concert footage in this video, I hope you enjoy. Tell me what you think. Like, subscribe, leave comments, share with your friends. And thank you. Have a good day.